Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about Logan Paul and the Floyd Mayweather fight. My god, that was the most boring thing I've ever had to watch. For those of you who don't know, yesterday there was a nice exhibition match against Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is one of the most, well-known boxers, I believe. I'm not really too, knowledgeable about boxing, but I know he's supposed to be, really good and he's, super well ranked or whatever, but yesterday they had an exhibition match and holy crap, I can't believe I watched it. I wasted so much time watching that. I could have went to the I don't know. I could have took a shit if I wanted to, and it would be more entertaining. The fight was 8 rounds long, each round lasting 3 minutes, and pretty much every single round was like a fucking hug fest. It's like they forgot how to box and just started, grabbing each other, giving a little smoochie on the cheek or whatever, and then just kind of went back to the fake throwing hands. I said this to my friends yesterday when we were watching it because we watched it together. I said that for the first, it felt like I was in the middle school parking lot and there was a fist fight, but both the kids were too pussy to actually throw a punch, so they kept throwing those fake air punches, oh I'm gonna get you, but I'm not gonna throw a real punch because I'm a little bitch, or you probably know what I mean. There were maybe one or two good punches thrown, and that's it. Pretty much the big majority of the fight was Logan throwing strikes at him, and Floyd Mayweather was just God, I can't pronounce his name. Floyd Mayweather was just holding his arms up and just slipping some shots. It was so boring to watch. The first minute and a half of the fight, just round one, the first minute and a half, I was laughing my ass off because nobody was throwing a punch. They were just again, it was the middle school fight example where they're throwing the fake air punches. That's literally what happened the whole first minute of the first round. They were just walking in a circle, trying to they're throwing the fake punches, throwing a little weak punches, get some jabs in there. But it was just so boring to watch. If you're somebody who paid to watch this fight, I have to say I'm so sorry you wasted your money, and just, you should have just stayed at home and streamed it online. I'm sure you could have found it on YouTube or something, like I did. I don't think there's going to be a single person out there who's going to be like, yeah, this is one of the best fights I've ever seen. Or, nonetheless, third, I'm going to say this is the most entertaining fight I've ever seen because it was just boring. I feel like if I went outside and I just sat in my yard and watched grass grow for the next, 30 minutes, I would have gotten more entertainment than watching that fight. Pretty much everybody who saw the fight was just kind of this was so fucking boring and a waste of time. I know I saw yesterday Moist Critical. I think he tweeted the Uber drive, the 4 hour Uber drive was more entertaining than the actual fight itself because I think he won in person. But it was just not a good fight to watch. It was just not entertaining. It was 24 minutes of just pure boredom. And this is the crazy thing. There wasn't even a winner to the fight. I know it was an exhibition match. It's not an officially ranked fight or whatever, but they didn't even declare a winner. They just said it was a draw. And it's kind of at the same time I could see why, but also it's just so stupid. I'm pretty sure it's statistics wise, if you're going with the pure stats of the match, Floyd Mayweather was the winner, but I guess they just called it a draw. I don't really know why they just call it a draw, but then again, pretty much 75% of the fight was them hugging it out. There was more of the referee intervening and splitting up their hug than there was actual punches connected. I feel every 30 or 15 every 30 to 15 seconds you saw the referee come in and just come in and split them up because they can't be holding each other that long. Again, to those who actually paid to see this fight, I feel so sorry for you that you had to make this just terrible choice that you didn't know was a terrible choice. I'm sure everybody who went to see this fight was well, I think it's gonna be good. I hope it's gonna be good. But then they were nothing but disappointed probably. Again, I don't know anybody who's gonna come out and say that was an enjoyable fight. I would watch it again. One thing that kind of just shocked me was when the fight ended, right, and they were doing a small little interview, and I don't know, one of them fucking said it's oh, it's all about having fun. It's we had fun out there. It's kind of how do you have fun out there doing what you did? I don't understand what was very fun about throwing 3 punches and then just kind of hugging it out. I mean, if you had fun, good for you. I can't see in my eyes how that would be fun. Most of the time I wasn't even when I was watching it, I wasn't like cheering or anything. I was pretty much just like, "Hey, throw a fucking punch! I want to see something happen." Or I was just making a joke about the hugging. I was like, "Hey, do you think Logan gave him a little smoochie on the cheek or something like that?" The only enjoyment I gained was the jokes I made with my friends. I'm so glad I would never even think about paying for something like this, because if I did, I would immediately regret it, and I'd be like, I just wasted this money and this time to go to this place and watch this boring exhibition match. I'm not an avid boxing watcher. Like, I don't really follow the sport. I don't really watch it. I don't hate it. I just don't really, watch any matches really. But I feel like, and I think everybody knows this, that the fight should be a lot more entertaining than this one here. But I think that's going to be it for this video. I pretty much said what I wanted to. I don't really want to repeat myself. But yeah, the fight was just boring. I don't know what else to say. The fight was just very boring. Again, I just feel so bad for all the people who wasted their good hard-earned money to go see this boring thing. You could have went to like the fucking courthouse and had more fun or something. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you guys like this video, subscribe and all that jazz. It helps me out. We're almost at 100 subs. That's pretty cool. I'll be happy when that happens. But yeah, you guys can check the links for Twitter and Twitch. I stream over there. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.